Today I'm taking a walk along the Meadows stretch of the River Dee in Chester. For river carp anglers, this place is carp central. I'm starting about 3/4 of the way up the stretch and working my way down to the bridge which is in the centre of Chester. As you can see, the banks are nice and grassy and you can pitch up anywhere along this stretch. There is the odd area you can't fish from, this outflow pipe for instance, although you can fish either side so it's not a big issue. There are also a few fenced areas like this one, but again you can fish either side and there is no way you can't put a hook bait. There's an angler in that boat. I don't think the camera's picking her up, but he's got a rod and he's trolling the lure behind the boat. anyone fishing here, so I'll respect their privacy and cut the camera. This is the area I used to fish. The river here is roughly 60 yards across. As you can see from the film, it's very shallow on the near bank. There are boat moorings and the odd cruiser moored up on the far side, indicating deeper margins on the far bank. Mid-river, it's about 5 to 6 foot deep here, which is nowhere near as deep as the river's width suggests it should be. It looks a lot deeper, but it's actually reasonably shallow. When I fished here, I found the centre channel was the most productive area for catching carp. Using 2 rods, a couple of oblong shaped baiting patterns would ensure any carp travelling past my location would be intercepted. A wide baiting pattern also produces a big scent trail that gets carried further down the river, and it wasn't uncommon to see carp roll downstream just before a run would come. This gate is where the Meadows ends, and from here onwards it's free fishing for everyone. You can find the odd peg here amongst the trees, and there are plenty of carp residents all along this length. This area opposite the rowing club and the restaurant is extremely popular with the locals, and there are a few fishing here now, so I'll cut the camera again. The closer you get to the bridge, the more overgrown the banks seem to be. There is an odd swim here, but the preferred area for the locals is back up by the rowing club. I'm just underneath the bridge now in the centre of Chester, so let's go and have a look up and down the length. As you can see, the river is wide and slow flowing, so it's ideal for carp. There are plenty of trees and boats for cover. Past the boat's mud mid-river is the weir. When the tide comes in, the river will quite often come over the weir and the flow will reverse for an hour or two. Ideally, you want to be fishing on the lowest tides. Some of the high ones will see a 4-ounce lead swept backwards up the river. The tide is that powerful. You should make sure you set your rods up a few feet above river level so you don't get caught out when the river rises as the tide comes in. That's it from a walk along the River Dee in Chester. It's full of carp and there are a few decent 20s in the river too, so good luck if you decide to have a go.